Hello and welcome to the Matthew Alton Art channel again. Slightly different format video this time. You'll notice that my face is showing, and I only normally do these sorts of videos in my monthly reviews in the live streams. I haven't done many time-lapse videos of me creating artwork for the last couple of weeks, partly because I've been getting ready to do a craft market or artist and makers market in my local city of Coventry. So I've been getting all the work ready for that. And today is the day when we're going to actually go and try and share my work with the local population of Coventry, and hopefully of course sell a bit. And this YouTube channel is all about my sort of journey as an artist and what's involved in that, and we've done a lot of how we create the work, but nothing yet about how we sell the work, how we market the work and that sort of thing. So yeah, today is about getting out there and showing the work. It's a bit scary really, to be honest, because I haven't done it for a long time. When I started painting in my teenage years, I used to do craft fairs of sort of watercolour landscapes, that sort of thing. Sold a few here and there, but nothing major. So it's sort of putting your work out there, and people will be complimentary about it and criticise it and those sorts of things. And of course, you've got to be on the go all day talking about your work, why you work the way you do, the techniques that you use, those sorts of things. So it's a bit of a full-on day for somebody who likes their own company and likes sitting and painting quietly. So it's a bit scary really, but I think all artists have to go through this. They have to be able to sell their work, otherwise they're not really commercial artists. I'm hoping to sell a bit, as I say, but I don't know if we will or not. Don't know what the footfall is like at this market, but it's part of the journey of me moving towards full-time artist in 5 or 10 years. I'd like to be able to make a living as an artist, partly from YouTube, partly from other online activities, but also from, of course, selling the work. I have started exhibiting again this year. The focus of this year was to paint more. I did a lot of drawing last year, and to exhibit a lot more than I have done. So I've had 2 pieces accepted for 2 monthly exhibitions in Leamington Spa, a town not too far from here, in their monthly exhibitions. It's part of the Leamington Studio Artists that I'm a member of. So joining local groups is a good way of getting your work out there, because you don't have to get lots and lots of work together like I have done today for this Artists and Makers Fair. You can just put the odd piece in here and there, and it just makes the public, the art-loving public that go to these places, aware of who you are. Because it's all very well having an online presence, but it's nice to think that the people in your local communities know who you are. So here's everything packed up, ready to go. We've got my easel, lightweight easel. This is just because I've got quite a lot of work. In these 2 boxes here, there's 35 pieces of work, all framed up and ready to go. So I thought I could hang a couple off this, because I've only got a 6 foot by 2 foot table and a pasting table as a flat surface to put the paintings. So I thought this would help maybe. I've also, if you can see at the back here, I've got 2 panels of cardboard. It's the box that our recent mattress was delivered in. It's really thick cardboard. So I'm planning to sort of fold them back up into half boxes diagonally, and put the table leg over the top of the flaps to hold them securely, and sort of have sort of corners corner walls behind the table, so I can sort of hang maybe 3 paintings each side on those. I don't know if that's going to work or not. It's a bit of an experiment. I've got some picture hooks and some screws and things to see if it looks as if it's going to be secure enough. But that time will tell whether that works or not. I'm not used to doing this, as I said, so it's a bit of an experiment. I've got 2 brown cloths here to put over the tables, just to cover the tables. And wrapped up in those are some more of the paintings there as well. In this bag here, I've got all sorts of things. I've got lighting, because apparently the lighting isn't brilliant in the hall that we're going, and of course people want to be able to see the artwork. I've got things in here like carrier bags so that I can give people a bag if they purchase something. Hopefully we'll use all of these. I've got 7 or 8 I think, but you never know. I've got in there as well a box of greetings cards that I've had printed in the past of some of my work. So I've got them professionally done by printers. So they'll go on stands as something cheaper for people to buy. I think it's important to have a range of prices at this sort of thing, in that obviously buying a painting is quite a large commitment, especially when people who come into this makers market are probably on a shopping trip, and it's quite an expense that they weren't expecting to have to buy on an impulse a painting. So I've got some prints as well in here, framed prints, which of course are cheaper, and then greetings cards which allow people to support you but not have too much of a financial impact. So I've got stands for the cards in there. I've got things like string and scissors and heavy duty double-sided tape. I'm hoping that will help stick the flaps together on the side boxes, sort of walls that I'm going to build, I hope. So those are all the things that I'm taking. I've got a friend of mine who's on the way to help me today. Always good for moral support, especially when, it's a scary enterprise. It's good to have somebody there to help you. I've even purchased a card reader so I can take card payments. Last year I opened a bank account for my business ventures with the art. So I've got that, so that looks a bit more professional. Again, because people probably haven't got the amount of cash on them that they would need to buy a painting, but these days most people have cards on them. So I'm hoping that will help the sales. Okay, so I'll hopefully do another video when we're all set up, a very short one, just to see if the back walls work as I planned, the cardboard back walls and those sorts of things. So I'll see you later. Bye. Well, here is all the artwork set up on the tables at the venue. I'm thinking it looks okay. It's quite overcrowded really, in that I've got a lot of work to sell with all these YouTube videos that I've been doing, time-lapse videos showing how I create the work. But overall it looks quite a good collection of work. There was a table provided by the venue. We added another table in front, provided by my friend. And the cardboard corners behind the table, you can see those on the photo there, seem to work fine. We propped a chair behind them just in case, because they're a bit wobbly, but it allowed me to actually put some sort of as if they were on a wall at the back of the stall. And of course the boxes that we carried everything in, we used to prop up some of the pictures against the front of the table. And overall it looks a good show of the variety of work that I do, I think, really. Well, I've made it back, all unpacked from the car. And I suppose the burning question that everybody's got is, how did the first sale of work go at a craft makers and artists market today? Well, unfortunately, not a single sale, which is a bit disappointing. As I said earlier on, I used to do craft fairs quite a lot when I was younger, and I'm quite used to the disappointment of having the hope in the morning of how many you go to sell, and then the reality at the end of the day when nothing's sold. As I said earlier on, it's a big purchase really for somebody to buy a painting while they're just out for the day, maybe shopping or looking around town. So it was sort of expected that I wouldn't sell anything really. But no matter how much you expect it, it is quite a disappointment really. And as an artist, it's something that you've got to get used to. You obviously think that your work is good enough to sell. That's why you've taken the time commitment and the investment in terms of printing of labels and all the bubble wrap and all the packaging and all the time that you put it into doing this. And then it's of course upsetting when people like your work but don't actually buy it. One of the positives from the day is that the people that did spend the time to look at the work were really complimentary about it and said that they liked it. So some positive feedback from the day. In reality, I think the footfall at the market wasn't very good, very low numbers in terms of people looking around anyway. And there weren't any other artists really there. And I think perhaps I should probably try for the next one, when I've got over the disappointment of this one. I should try for the next one a more arty sort of fair where it is art and artworks, where people are perhaps expecting to maybe look for something for a space they've got on the wall or whatever. Um, so very disappointing, really, that I haven't sold anything, um, but not unexpected. And I think as an artist, you just got to sort of carry on doing what you like doing, which is what I'm doing, um, and try and sell the work wherever you can. Really, I'll try again at some point later on in the year at a fair like this. In the meantime, I still sell online on Etsy, and I've sold a painting on there recently, um, and I'm exhibiting in other galleries and stuff. With local art societies that I belong to, they have galleries in the local area. I've got a piece in there at the moment, so fingers crossed that might sell. Um, but I think as an artist, you've just got to perhaps get used to the fact, especially when you're beginning, that you might not sell work as often as you'd like. It's not easy. It's an awful lot of work to put in the effort to to sell the work, especially physically. So looking the boxes around today and all the stuff for the stand, like the cardboard for the to make the corners for the table, it's all hassle. But it is nice to actually see the work all together, and it was nice for me to see all the work together as well, really, to be honest. So that was another positive of the day. Okay, this was a very different video to the ones I normally do, but I always said when I started the channel that it was about documenting my artistic journey, and part of the artistic journey is selling work, so I thought it was valid to put a video up like this, and also to let other people who are in the same position know what to possibly expect. I hope you don't get the reaction that I've had today to work in terms of sales. I hope you sell out when you try it, but just be prepared that it isn't always going to go the way that you want it to. And the key is, if you want to do it, just keep persevering, and I will do that. Um, I'm sorry the YouTube videos haven't been as regular recently. Again, a problem was that I was getting ready for this market today, so it stopped me doing as many videos as I wanted to do. But rest assured, I'm on holiday this week, but as soon as I'm back, the normal videos will be coming as regular as they have done. So keep watching. If you're new to this channel, then do think about looking at some of the videos where I show myself creating the work and how I create the work. Do subscribe to the video, that would really help me out. And I'll see you on the next one. Okay, thanks, bye.